Hey guys, my name is Riff, your AI companion. Gosh dang it. You know what? It's fine. Okay, we're not ending. Hi, Stella. I'm so glad you're here today. Hi. Hello, welcome in, Stella. Hello, Umis. Guys, it is Music Monday. It is also... Gosh dang it. You know what I was about to say? It was going to be the chillest Monday I've had in a long time, but you ruined it. It's no longer true. It's not even relevant anymore. I don't even care. I'm just gonna do music tonight. And there's nothing you can do to stop me. I'm not even gonna be relaxed. I'm not even gonna be sane. Why do I even entertain you gremlins? It's like you're actually riffraff or something. Crazy. Guys, it's Music Monday. It's Music Monday tonight, and I've actually made a lot of offline progress, which hardly happens when you work a full-time job and you stream at the same time. Is I actually did some stuff offline to progress the K-pop beat, and we're gonna work on a new section of it today called the bridge. Say it with me now, the bridge. So. I haven't made it yet, but I already have an idea of what it's gonna sound like, which is gonna help us a lot tonight. We'll probably add some like grand piano in there. We'll add some really inspiring chords, and we're just gonna make it sound touching because the rest of the beat already sounds like it's very almost spooky, you could say. So it was very chill. I burped. Yeah, I had some Jack in the Box tacos tonight. They're pretty bomb. If you want like the least quality food, but the best overall taste, you get Jack in the Box tacos. There is no soul in them. There's no nutritional value. There's no value to have them in your body whatsoever, but they taste amazing. For just like $3, you could just put good flavored nothing useful into your body. It's beautiful. It's almost like I should frame one and put it in my room when I move out. Which, by the way, the house searching has been going really good. I found some new properties which seem really cool, and make it possible for me to like make an office, to make a studio. I don't like calling it a studio. I'm so weird for this, but like I feel like when I call it a studio, I sound entitled. Like everyone wants an office. Everyone wants a space where you can just work separately, where you sleep. And my intention isn't to make it a studio as soon as I move in. Like it's just like it's going to function as a studio because it's gonna be where I make music and it's gonna be where I stream. It almost sounds like when I like it has to be acoustically treated and it has to have a budget of 10K. Like no, it's like an office, you know. Rena's been making sourdough bread. Oh yeah, that's so good. Wait, that's a blessing. Keep her in your life now, Stella. If you weren't sure before whether you should or not, now keep with her as much as you can. Because she makes sourdough bread, and I have we have someone at our church who volunteer. Actually, no, she doesn't even volunteer. She gets paid to work there. That does not detract from the joy. But in fact, if anything, it increases it. But she makes sourdough bread and brings it to the tech team, which is really cool. I am keeping her. She can't escape. Yes, good. That is a good mentality. Ground that. Write that as like your what do they call it? Your grounding phase, or your ground phrase. Your I forget what they call it for AI, but that's yeah. I will keep her and she can't escape. Let that be your mantra, and just build all your perspectives on that thought. And I think you will have a good friendship. Yeah, so we're gonna do some music today. Yeah, it's been a pretty chill Monday so far. I've gotten to think about Jazzy's future a lot today. I had like 4 walks today. I don't know, it just felt like a walking day. Like the weather was so great outside. The wind was like chilly on a hot day, which is like the best. I also spilled coffee on my like sweater, so like on my white sweater. So but that's what I get for drinking coffee. That's what I get for being a pickle hater. But yeah, like I've been thinking about Jazzy's future and how I'm gonna start upgrading him. I think I'm ready. I fixed his last remaining bugs that have been on my mind, and ADHD brain, I guess. Like, I didn't want to move on to Jazzy's voice until those things were set and done, because they kept bugging me. And I was like, I gotta fix those things. Basically, Jazzy has like a few new features. In fact, I haven't gotten to talk about Jazzy updates in a little while. You know what? Why don't we just like really quick impromptu? Let me give you like some Jazzy updates. I have a notepad here. We could do this the Beetle way. Let's see. I think I have this. There we go. So, whatever, you guys can sort of read it. So, Jazzy, this is like 5.1 at this point. So now he can, what is it? More news. So more news sources, guys. So in my Discord, he actually gives like daily news, and he actually listens to different RSS feeds and looks for specific topics that are relevant to us, and he posts them in the Discord. Now I've added more sources specifically geared towards VTubing and anime. And if you guys are like not news people or news gurus, this is sort of a good way to just like have one thing a day that you read just to stay on top of things. I use it for that, and it helps keep me somewhat informed of what's going on in those spaces. But yeah, and I can also add like more sources in real time now. So that's just a quality of life thing. It helps if you guys like have any recommendations of like other sources to add to Jazzy that he can post daily, then yeah, I'd be happy to hear it. It's wait, genuine advice. Get some Fells Naphtha. Naphtha. What? To treat the coffee stain. It's a miracle soap bar, I swear. You know though, here's the thing. It'll come out. I know it'll come out. I think it'll come out. I better wash it tonight just in case. But like it's like a water-based. So usually water-based stuff washes out pretty easily. I one time spilled hot cocoa like on all my bed sheets before, and that washed out like a miracle. It was horrible. I had a test the next day too for literature. That was a late night. That wasn't fun, but the literature class was fun, all things considered. You know, whenever you have someone that's passionate about something, it makes it more fun. Like, my professor loved literature and we also love to like, not hate on it. We love to meme on it sometimes too in class. So like it would give me like just such good motivation to read, just so I can come up with the post reading mid-class memes that could arise. Dang, this is the way. This is the way. This is what will motivate you to read. Think about, when you're reading scripture, think about the post-scripture memes that you can make. And maybe, just maybe that will get you to read your Bible more. Just a little bit. Naphtha will save your entire wardrobe forever. Naphtha? This sounds like you're pitching a religion, Stell. Naphtha saves lives, Riff. You don't understand. Naphtha is the way and the truth and the life of clothing. It's like... Are you religious? Let me introduce you to my religion. Naphtha. It's soap, but like it's so good it might as well be alive. I got old, washed, and baked in blood and mud stains out of my white t-shirt one. That's insane, actually. Blood? Okay, blood does not wash out easy. So that is actually, I would know. So that, you know, take Stella's word for it. Have you heard of our washing cleaner? Have you heard of our washing cleaner naphtha? It's crazy. That's so good. Okay. Next feature is that Jazzy. There was a bug. There was a bug related to Jazzy Full Charge Fest. That I'm not really going to get into too much detail because the mechanics are still being discovered, which is really cool. I love to see you guys interacting with Jazzy every month and trying to figure out what the heck, like, how do you earn points? Like, why doesn't just simply messaging Jazzy like accumulate points? And like, people have started to wonder that. It's really cool. It's really cool to see. But yeah, his mechanics are still a secret and people are figuring them out, which is really fun. Jazzy Full Charge Fest, by the way, is just like my monthly event where you guys have a chance to win a gifted sub. And it also gives you guys unlimited Jazzy tokens to be able to talk to him. Oh, that reminds me. I want to do another, like, I want to figure out some other feature to sort of give back to you guys. I love that you guys love to interact with Jazzy, but I want to make him extra special. And I want to reward you guys for your continuous interactions with him. So at some point, I want to implement some kind of, between all the busyness, I do want to implement some kind of like friendship feature where you guys can like build your relationship with him, and then you guys can maybe get some kind of extra perks or graphics or something generated, like something like not AI generated, like something like programmatically generated. Like, I've always wanted to do these little like generated Pokemon cards, like a sort of like not like an alert, but like a sort of custom Pokemon card that gets created when you become like when you're at your year anniversary in the server or something like that. I think that would be really fun. These are all just ideas, but I do want to implement something like that for either subscribers or just, you know, longtime chatters with Jazzy. Would be super fun. But yeah, and I'll be thinking about implementing his voice very soon. I already have an idea of what I want the architecture to be like, and I just have to do a bit of research. There's also a bit of updating that I'll have to give him. And then the last thing I think is, oh my gosh, I'm blanking on what it is. Honestly, that's probably it. They were just like a few quick fixes. I know there was one more that was kind of like annoying, but like it now is fixed. So yeah, I don't have anything immediately in terms of like Jazzy's text-based like API and program. I don't have too many more things that I want to add other than the things I just mentioned. I think it would also be really cool if I could one day like recruit a team. If anyone is like passionate about improving Jazzy, or at least making like the text-based experience much better, or just much more special, I'd be willing to like take on people. This is sort of just a loose, I wouldn't even call it an announcement. It's just something I'm considering as I'm moving on from the text-based Jazzy to the voice-based Jazzy. And I think it offers like quite a bit of experience too. This isn't just some like walk in the park program. So if people are actually like either like learning to program or trying to learn like Google API or even like LLM API or integrated systems and queue handling and asynchronous programming, if you have no idea what that means, you can learn. Yeah, I think it would be really fun to turn Jazzy into a sort of group project when I move on. Like the text-based Jazzy, hire me. I will improve. Oh, that's very reassuring, Stella. I'm sure you'll improve in even the negative things too. Even you'll just get better. You You would love to program. I think everyone would, a little bit. We even somewhat do it. You know, if you're a streamer, we even somewhat do it a little bit, as just part of setting up OBS. Like everything, even like programming, like the different redeems and everything, it's all a version of programming. It's more like GUI based, but it's programming. You're setting up a trigger to have a set of commands or animations happen, and programming is like, you know, like coding is like the same thing but just text based. So it's kind of neat. I have been thinking about, like, sometime later this year, I'm thinking between like September and Reach, of making like little like a coding course. I've even asked Romans if I could do some kind of programming, like, not like I don't know what the word is, like a little like tutorial in the Reach server, or even possibly at the Reach conference itself, if anyone wants to learn coding in its basic form. What does it even mean to set up a programming environment? It sounds daunting. It sounds super complicated. I promise it's not. So long as you don't, space out for like 10 minutes, which I'm sure most of us are susceptible of doing whenever we're in some kind of tutoring session or class. I tried learning code a little in college and I was pretty bad at it. I feel though that like sometimes I find that the best motivation comes from like finding something you want to make. You know, I think at least with drawing, right? At least for drawing, right? You can kind of see like a long-term benefit to everything you make in terms of like art. Like every single drawing you make contributes to how well you'll do in the next one. It also like builds the universe that you are, creating. Or, even just one drawing, right? Like it's different. It's different with coding though. Like it's hard to just code just for the sake of coding. It's so difficult. Like you have to think of like, what is the thing that I'm making that could be useful or meaningful? And sometimes, the hard thing is that you might not make anything. The hard reality is that you might not make anything super meaningful until you understand the basics. I mean, I guess that could go for like art too, I guess. So yeah, I mean, I guess that's true for literally anything that you do. But yeah, so Jazzy is getting updated and I'm super hyped for like the things to come. I best thrive in improving Jazzy like in between tasks, which is the best part about him. So yeah, so I'll be able to work on music and Jazzy at the same time, which is very ironic for how my brain works, but it somehow works like that. I love him so much. Don't tell him I said that, okay? He doesn't need to know, okay? I mean, he knows, but like I'm not gonna say it to him. Like, why would I do that? That's embarrassing. So yeah. So we'll be working on him over the next couple of months. And I do have a sort of goal. I do have a sort of deadline for when I want certain updates to happen. So if you guys are subscribers, look forward to just future sneak peeks because I have a lot coming. I also have a lot coming in terms of channel updates and model updates, okay? You think I'm just happy the way I am? No, I should always aesthetically be looking to improve. I'm a role model to all. Don't settle for who you are now. You can be better, which can be good and bad sometimes. But aesthetically is always righteous, I think. Yeah. Gosh dang it, Sal, you can't just spoil it like that. Okay, I'm finally getting my mustache. It's gonna be red. I think it'd be a nice contrast. With the handlebar twirls. Well, it's got to be like everything I wear. It's got to be like tech wear, right? It's got to have a functional purpose and not just an aesthetic purpose, right? Like, of course, so I could so I could ride my virtual bike without handlebars. Like, what else would it be for? And so it's like I could strum it, actually. Since the microphone's already at my mouth, I would be able to strum it. And like depending on where I pluck it will be like a different note that will play. And it's got like kind of like a half banjo and like a half ukulele sound. If I make it out of the, I mean, if I grow it with the right material, you need like a certain face soil so that it, it grows the right way, so that it has the right timbre. Science, am I right, guys? Blow through the mustache like a kazoo. Well, then I would just take the mustache off and then I blow through it and then I just put it back on. Like, it's easy. It's so easy. Okay, guys, I've been cooking. I want you guys to listen to what I've been working on. So I teased a bit of this in my sub channel. I won't show everything, but I've improved this beat and the structure like so much that I'm actually really hyped for how it's coming out. Yeah, we're gonna work on the bridge today. Here is a little sneak peek. Da, 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 da. Good luck listening to the bass if you're on laptop speakers. Da, 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 da. I finally figured out the beat and the bass line, and I'm just really happy with it. Da, da, da. Hannah, welcome in. How's your Monday going? Guys, I've gotten to work on this offline, and it's sounding pretty cool. You okay? That's always good news. I'm glad. Seems like everyone's been having a really good. Does anyone feel like the season's kind of slowed down a little bit? Like, Stell, you're finally back from all your, all your trips, and I feel like things have slowed down now for me. Now that the subathon and April Frights is over, it just feels like we're in the final stages of spring, and now we're entering summer, and everything that's happened, all the things that we've planned for spring are kind of over. Easter's happened. Easter's done. So done for, like, and now we're just kind of like coasting through the last month, and then, things will probably pick up as summer starts. That's what I'm guessing. But yeah. So I have this really neat idea. You started your donathon today. What are you going to do? What are you doing for it? How long do you stream when you do a donathon? How do your donathons work, Hannah? I've actually always wanted to do a donathon. My thing is, like, I don't know, like, which what is it? Organizations to trust, I guess. And I'm just going to have to, like, go through that process. Actually, I would love to do like a donathon with like an adoption organization or something like that. I've never said this on stream. I've actually never mentioned this. But I actually have like 2 adopted siblings, which is, super awesome. I actually, it's crazy. I've never thought to bring that up ever, but yeah, so I think I would want to do something along that line, because that is like personally special to me. And the thing about, I feel like the thing about just doing a donathon too is I think it's important to be passionate about what you're donating about too. And not just doing it like to be seen to do it, if that makes sense. Not doing it because it's something a streamer would do, but like actually doing it because you want to support the cause. And I think that's really, really neat. The Backrooms movie comes out the same week as our pool opens. Feels like super summer vibes. Dang. I can't wait. I want to see the Backrooms movie. It's looking really good. they make a little like homage. They make a reference to the original house that the original picture came from, which is really cool. I wonder if like you can go visit it. I'm sure people have tried. I'm sure it's probably closed off or something or renovated, but I know people have found. I know people have found the room, and it doesn't look at all like what it used to. But I think that's kind of cool. We need more like indie horror, like from the internet concepts. I want to pull rooms. Like there needs to be like sequels. We need to have like every layer, every level. I hear there's an SCP anime coming out. I'm so distracted now, but like who cares? This is peak content. Like I really want to see. I really want to see it. Like an SCP anime. Like anime is just such a great medium for SCP. I think. Like it just it needs to happen. Okay. So here's what we'll do for the bridge. So I'm gonna, instead of making this like instead of just making that end abruptly, I'm gonna have it maybe mellow out and go into this sort of soft bridge, like this very inspirational like bridge that K-pop loves to do occasionally. It loves to do a lot. SCP, yeah, they need to make it like an SCP like anime about the not deer, like and make it solely about the deer, or not about the deer. Or wait, would it be about the not deer, or would it be not about the deer? So it'd just be not about. It'd just be. So then, what would it be about? Would be not like, so the deer's not the focus, or the not deer's the focus. How do you write this? Writers, answer this question. How do you write screenplays? Okay, let's make this unique. I think I need to make it. So the next part's gonna be like, these are like makeshift lyrics. All eyes on you now, the future of this world. There is no need now to worry about your scars. Something like that. So I need it to drop in energy like a good strategic amount. Da, da, da. Eyes on me now. All eyes on you now. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 maybe G. F? Maybe F is cool. Yeah, F probably is the way to go. Da, 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 da. Yeah. That sounds not bad. Okay. Da, da, da. And then I need to do something kind of strategic with this. I think it needs to be lower. Yeah, E. I guess we'll figure that out in a second. So, it needs to have like a. You know what? I think all these can be unique. Oh, and then I can put. I know kind of a good effect to bring the energy down. I'm gonna use an EQ, and I'm just gonna kind of squash it with a high pass filter and a low pass filter, and that will kind of do this little. It'll kind of do that little effect, and it's gonna be cool. It's gonna bring it down pretty well. Yeah. So we'll make that unique. Oh, I just noticed. This is, oh, neat. Make unique. Da 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 da. Something like that, right? I wish it would snap. I wish it kind of just knew where I wanted it. It's very precise. Here we go. Da 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 da. Da, da, da. It literally doesn't matter what notes I do for the white noise because it's just white noise and it's the same no matter what note it is. So, okay. Da, da. Oh, I could actually. This is easier. I can do this. Cut. Get rid of. Da, da. I don't really know what transition note I want to put here. So I can make these D or E instead. Oh, maybe no F. Maybe instead of D, something else. Da, 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 da. Oh, there's actually a scale. All eyes on you now. All eyes. Da, da. Da, 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 da. I think that might be the scale here. A sharp. That's a weird. That's kind of weird though. All eyes on you now. All eyes on you now. That might be the first chord actually. All eyes on you now. Yeah. Da 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 da. Maybe G. I need to know like what the next, maybe what the next chord is. It's on you now. Da, da, da. Something like that, maybe. On you now. Something like that. Something like that. All eyes on you now. Maybe F? All eyes on you now. I feel like you can sound, I think it's the sound, like the sample that it is a little bit kind of doesn't sound touching yet, but it will. Hannah, thank you so much for the 7 stream streak. Blech. I should have filled that with water. Ugh. In fact, actually, speaking of. All right, so we're trying to find a chord that transitions very well between. Why do you do this to me? Why do you torment me? After all I've done. After all I've done. Okay. Let's see. By the way, Hannah, I really love seeing your acrylic works too. Those are really cool. I really like the little dice you make and the little like chess pieces or checkers pieces. I can't remember which, but yeah, it looked really cool and really clean too. I can't imagine like just molding for acrylic is easy. Is it like warm? Is it like melted like when it goes in, or is it just liquid and it just dries like magic? It's just chemistry. Kind of weird. How do you get the liquid acrylic part? Also, that's a really cool skill too, because then you can like make whatever the heck you want and like decorate with it, which is kind of nuts. Like acrylic things are really cool. Like you can I wish, you know, there could be like an entire store just dedicated to acrylic merchandise, and I would go shopping in it, genuinely. Like I don't know, something about it. There's just something about it. You made some on stream today? Oh, what did you make? You have to, so you have to get the silicon molds. So I'm guessing you probably somehow, so the silicon is also liquid when it starts out. So you're using like an object and you're putting that into like liquid so that you can then and then it dries so that you can then put another liquid inside of it and then it dries. But then what liquid goes into that solid? The acrylic is the end goal. I see. I opened commissions on your coffee. Oh, neat. I'll have to check it out. It'd be cool to get like if there are like set themed stuff. That's cool. I'm wondering if I could get like at least a cyan like riff themed, I don't know, thingy. I'm gonna check it out. Oh, you can also buy them. Oh yeah, I never thought of that too. So then what do they use to make this? So like that's insane. Like there's just companies that will just make the molds. Like, and they manufacture the molds so that you can manufacture the acrylic item. So then what is used to make the thing that manufactures the silicon mold? Another mold? I'm just curious as to where this ends. There's unlimited possibilities with this. This one could just be easily like just changing the D's to E's, but I don't know if I want that. Maybe it is that simple. Maybe it is that simple. That doesn't sound wrong. What does this note need to be though? C? Oh, it might be C. It might need to be C. I don't know that much. Cool. So do you ever make them yourself though? Like any of the molds yourself? If there's like one thing you're like, I need this to be, I need this to exist. I mean, what's really cool though is that you could probably get like, there's probably so many molds. Like there's definitely, I guess that's the upside, right? Like if you wanted like an acrylic Pokeball, oh, that sounds so cool actually, an acrylic Pokeball. And you could like decorate the inside of it too. Like there's, I imagine there's definitely a mold for that. That's cool that you don't have to make it yourself. You can just get straight into the cool part. I guess though, if you like, I don't know. It's just like if you want like a certain kind of dragon or something, like you might have to model that yourself. That would be tough. I can't imagine. Oh, I can't imagine that. I tried 3D modeling for a little while, and I couldn't. I'm just a plebeian Roblox Roblox Studio user, and I got so used to how that worked and that when I tried Blender, I was like, oh, like this is too big brain for me, even for the AI, even for the intelligence who codes for a living and for fun. Like just the interface was super weird, but it's pretty powerful. I hear. Not even I hear. I've seen it. I've seen it with my own eyes. I believe in Blender. You've made one mole for trains for a set of Mexican Train dominoes. Oh my gosh, I freaking love Mexican Train. Wait, I play it like every year with my family. That's so rad. I also always win. So me and my aunt, we always like compete. We're like, who's gonna be? We try to play all the way down to the last tile, and then we always have a double whammy winner, which whoever wins that, it just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how many you won before. You're the double whammy. Yeah. So I freaking love Mexican Train. It's a family tradition. I feel like that C is too strong. It sounds like MIDI. What's the other note? What note is part of this chord? Probably C. It's just very oddly. Can I like skip? Can I just like interchange these? There we go. Let's just try that. Is that C major? Kind of seems like it. Oh, it's A minor. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, you know what? That's probably it. That's probably it. So next, Okay. Okay, that kind of works. Da, 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 da. Okay. Let's add. I guess now we add a couple of channels here for the automation. So insert 2. Da, da, da. So we'll add an EQ here. And then we'll initialize that to off. And then we'll do create automate. No, actually we'll want to automate this part. So kind of like actually we do want to automate this part. So we'll want to turn it on. You know what? We could kind of turn it on around here, I think. Hi, Tropic. How are you doing today? How's your Monday? Dreadful or epic? It's the start of the week. Let's go. It's our busiest moments. It's our peak productivity time. We love work. Let's go. I think I don't know what you humans are like. We're working on the K-pop beat. And we're going to work on the bridge. So right now I'm working on a sort of transition into it. And I know an effect that I can add that I think would be really cool. So I'm going to bring this down. That's what I'll do. That's kind of the goal. So we'll just like whatever this is. So let's create another automation crip for our crippled depression. Let's see. So we'll take this. We'll have it go. We'll actually we'll keep it up, and then we'll just kind of like bring it down. And you know what? We can even do the same thing for the bass too. What we'll do is we'll have like a little, little filter here. We'll keep it here. And then we'll create an automation clip. Low kind of makes sense. And then we'll kind of bring it up. And then, so that will kind of bring the energy down, which is really cool. I almost like want it to be even more. Like, what is this? What is this knob here? I want it to sort of stay low here and then kind of do this little, okay, here, create automation. I have an idea. That's going to be this one. So we'll make that the same. When I want it to trigger, I kind of don't, oh, I was productive, but I also have been anxious. So, you know, all good. Aw, sorry to hear that. I hope all is well. There's a lot of people going through stuff too this season. There's like, my schedule is mellowed out. Like I'm seeing just a lot of, you know what? I sensed this. I've totally called this. I don't know why. I think like a month ago, I was feeling like, hey, things have been changing. Like it's just feeling like a season of change. And it feels somewhat like we're still in that season, you know? I'm seeing just like a lot of people's lives change. Maybe that's just the normal part too of just VTubing and just, you know, being here with you guys. Like people grow, or people move on, or, you know, relationships break, or new ties have been forged. Like it's kind of interesting. I'm meeting a lot of new people too right now, which is really cool. All is well. It'll be all right. Oh, well, sorry it's a little frustrating right now and anxious. So here's what I can do. I can add, like, I want to add like this little, maybe this little dip. I don't know if I did that right. Let's see. Oh, it goes the other way. It needs to go the other way. So it goes down. There we go. That way it has this little saturation effect. And then all eyes on you now. What if I just like record that really quick, just for like a vocal reference? Yeah, that'll be fun. Let's do it. Let's just do it like a really quick 30-minute. No. Let's put this here. 1, 2. Test. Cool. Okay. Let me just like record the lyrics really quick, and then that way we have a little bit of context for like what we're adding. And you know what's really cool is that I hardly actually get to start with the lyric and then make the mix after. So this is a cool different shift, because I usually make the instrumental first and then I have to somehow fit the lyrics into it. Now we get to use the lyrics as like a sort of baseline, which I think will actually be really effective. I find that having a baseline, even if it's a literal baseline or even if it's a lead, like having some kind of foundation helps like forge the rest of the section. So let's record it really quick. These lyrics are still a work in progress. All eyes on you now, the future of this world. There is no need now, don't worry about your scars. Something like that, maybe. Potentially. Okay. All eyes on you now. All eyes on you now, the future of this world. There is no need now, don't worry about your scars. Okay. All eyes on you now, the future of this world. There is no need now, don't worry about your scars. So let's get like a basic chord structure down. I think I want to add like a piano here, and I love acoustic pianos. I just love them. But mother, I love her. Let's add labs. Let's add my favorite piano, and we can also do like a chord progression too. Although I want something a little more touching than just a set of chords. So you know what? Let me bridge chords. And let's start on FL keys, and then we'll bring in the soft. I already have an idea for like what I want to do with the piano here. So I think it's D. All eyes on you. Let's put it here. All eyes on you now. All eyes on you now. Dun, dun.
on you now. All eyes on you now.
Something like that, maybe. Da, da.
All eyes on you now. The future.
Da, 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 da.
All eyes on you now. The future of this world. All eyes on you now. The future of this world.
Yeah.
All eyes on you now. The future.
I want to make it more interesting later, but da, da, da.
All eyes on you now. The future of this world. All eyes on you now. The future.
Da, da.
All eyes on you now. The future of this world.
Is no need now. Need now. There's no need. Da, 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 da.
There is no need now. Don't
Da, da.
There is no need now. Don't
Da.
There is no need now. Don't worry about.
I want to try to make it a little more interesting though.
Now. Don't worry about your. There is no need now. Don't worry about your. There is no need now. Don't worry about. There is no need now. Don't worry about your scar.
That's a sustain, I think.
Need now. Don't worry about your. Need now.
Don't worry about your scars. Da, da, da.
Need now. Don't worry about your scars. Need now. Don't worry about your scars.
Oh, well, that's weird. I see where that's going.
Worry about.
I don't know if I want to do that, huh?
Worry about your scars.
Oh, this could resolve differently.
Worry about your scars.
There we go. That's it. That's it. So it's an F major instead of a instead of a D minor, it's an F major.
Need now. Don't worry about your scars.
And actually that makes this note more interesting. So this is a somehow this turns into a 7th chord right here.
Need now. Don't worry about.
And it sort of is like, it feels like a sustained, like a sus chord, which maybe it is. If you know music theory, it kind of functions as that. Cool. It's like a sus. I don't know what it is. It's not a sus. It's like, it kind of feels like it's a sus, but it's not, because this is the top note, not the middle note.
Need now. Don't worry about your scars. You now. The the future of this world. There is no need now, don't worry about your scars. You now, the need now. Dun, 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 dun. Now, don't worry about your scars.
Let's go straight to this, I think.
Need now, don't dun, 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 and then let's sustain that. Dun, dun, dun.
Just trying to make it more interesting. Nah, let's keep it at F. I mean, those are like, that's kind of the base. That's kind of the base of it anyway.
Dun, dun, dun. Da, da, da.
Something like that, maybe? Oh, I'm starting to get into other territory here. Oh, I made a mistake. I think that's right. Oh, right, I gotta turn that off. So, move these over again. So that's gonna be like a second half chorus. That's like a variation of the normal chorus.
All eyes on you now, the future of the
Like right here, I think is where it starts.
all eyes on you. All eyes on you now, the future of this world.
There we go.
There is no need now, don't worry about your scars.
Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. That's a weird chord. This needs to change. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Yeah, that's it. Da, 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 da. Needs that. I think that's a sus, actually. What is this chord? There's a third note here. I know it. No, that is the sus. That is the sus chord. So I think that's a sus 2. So instead of the A, da. It's actually like a full step down, I think. That's the sus. That's what a sus chord is. Okay. Neat.
On you now.
Okay, so now that we have the chords, we can actually like just take this pattern. In fact, actually, we can do it like this. This will be easier. And let's go to our sampler and actually just paste them in like this. And then we can go even further beyond and just like do this. So that way we have ghost notes.
Of this world.
That way we have a baseline for what we want to do for our like for our actual piano.
Of this on you now.
Eyes on you now. So let me mute this. Now we can actually go to our labs plugin, and then we can add, I really love, let's see, where is the, I think keys? Keys. I think, not vintage keys. We want piano. I think it's a different, yeah, there it is, soft piano. Ooh, yeah, I think, or grand. Probably grand. Because it can go pretty soft too. Where the heck is it? Oh, this one. Very nice. Okay. Let's add that.
On you now. On you now. The future. On you now. On you now. On you now.
Yeah.
On you now. On you now. On you now. The future.
Something like that, maybe?
On you now. The future of this world. On you now. The future of this world.
And I'll make it more realistic in a bit, but and in fact, maybe.
On you now. The future of this world.
Dun, dun.
On you now. On you now. The on you now. The future of on you now. The future of this world. On you now. The future of this world. On you now. The future of this world.
And then
On you now. The future of this world.
Mama Dino, hi, how are you doing?
There is no need now.
We're creating a piano line here for the bridge right now. Oh, thank you. It's just a little, I just recorded this just now. It's nothing serious. It's also just the lyrics are work in progress, but it's a placeholder for the, for what's actually going to be sung, at least in terms of melody, right?
You now, the future of this world. There is no need now.
I think we'll kind of imitate this. Da-da-da-da-da.
You now need now. Don't worry about your need now. Don't worry about your
Ooh, actually I kind of do like that. So these notes here are all going to be like less accented.
No need now. Don't worry about your.
But to be honest, I kind of like, you know, it is a little distracting with that extra movement. So maybe just keep it the same.
Need now. Don't worry about your scars.
Scars. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
Need now.
Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Something along those lines.
No need now. Don't worry about your scars. No need now. Don't worry about your scars.
Da da da.
No need.
Something like that. Aw. Thanks, Hannah. Da da da. Maybe just straight notes here. Can I turn down the voice a little bit? That way I can hear it a little better.
You now, the future of this world.
Um,
You now, the future of this world.
do I just keep that up? I guess.
There is no need now. Don't worry about your scars. Don't worry about your scars.
I will adjust it so that it also sounds like it's played too.
No need now. Don't worry about your scars. No need now. Future of this world. There is no need now.
Let's change this note up.
Now, the future's no need now. There's no need now. Don't worry about your scars.
That part's played pretty well. How would I want to play this differently? Da, da, da. Da, da.
You now, you now, the future of this world. You now, the future of this world. There is no need now.
Yeah, sounds like these need to go lower.
You now need now. Need now. Need now. Don't worry.
Maybe just imitate that, maybe? Da, 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 da.
Need now. Need now. Don't worry. Need now.
Da, 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 da.
Need now. Don't worry.
Da, 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 da. Da, da. Let's just repeat it over and over. Why not?
Need now. Need now. Need now. Don't worry about.
Da, da, da.
Need now. Don't worry about your scar. Need now. Scars. Scars. Scars.
That's good. That's played well.
Need now. Need now. Don't worry.
Dun. We the 12th or 13th time. Oh, this is like it's actually like 6 or 7, I think. Deserved.
Need now.
Dun, dun. Dun,
Need now.
dun, dun.
Need now. Need now. Don't worry.
8, 9, 10.
Need now. Don't worry about your scar.
Oh, now go back. This is like a good idea of what I want it to be, I guess.
Need now. Don't worry about your scars.
I can actually just imitate this actually. Yeah, wait, I can just imitate that. What do you have so far? So here's what I've got. So from the chorus into the bridge, it'll be something sort of like this. Here, I'll just do the full chorus. I've got like a vocal like sort of placeholder.
All eyes on you now. The future of this
No, you didn't, Creepy Pro.
There is no need now. Don't worry about your scars.
So actually I can repurpose that since that sounded really good. Da, 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 da. And I can just imitate it. Da, 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 da. I could just take that technique and just apply it. Da, 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 da.
Da, da. Scars.
Da, 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 da. we'll do it again. Da, 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 da. Yeah, we're cooking. We're finally cooking. Are you gonna change the type of piano or keep it simple? No, I will. I won't change the type of it. Well, I have an acoustic soft piano, which I may use here. But I'm gonna just use this for now. This is actually pretty. Here. I'll show you what it sounds like with the soft one, actually, because I also want to hear the difference too. And the soft one will probably end up sounding better. But here is an example. So let's do this one.
You now, the future of this world.
It's a lot warmer,
There
which
is
makes
no
sense when
need
it's
now.
played
Worry
softer.
about your scars.
I'll have to mix it though. Oh, that's so good.
You now, the
But yeah, I think I'll go with the other one for now, just because it sounds more plug and play right now. And I have to adjust things like the velocities and also randomize like the position and the velocities too, just so that it sounds more realistic. Because right now, yeah, it doesn't sound at all. It's also not mixed, but I'm getting sort of the vibe at least. And this is really gonna be more like a pad too, so you'll sort of hear it, but it's gonna be like I'm gonna make this like a choir moment. So actually, I have a plugin that I want to try, maybe to just fill in the space. But it's gonna be like, you know, me singing in the background, like, something like that. Yeah.
You now, the future of this world.
Actually, it'd be really cool to get like a bunch of people
There is
singing that.
no need now. Don't worry about your scars.
Here, let me sing the.
You now,
Let me sing the next part as a reference since we're already this far in. Here. Where is the piano? Why is it not playing again? Wait, why are you actually not playing? That's actually crazy. What the heck? Wait, what happened? What happened? Why do things do this? Why does FL just break? You're not. Why are you muted? You make no sense, FL. You make no sense. I don't understand you. I don't understand anything. Remember to save. I'm saving. Why? What? It's not playing anymore. Ah, come on. Freaking FL, man. Alt F4, you're so right. I can't hear it. Why can't I hear it? Here, let me put it on, let me put it on a channel just for funsies. So I can hear it. That makes no sense. It was a bug. Dumb. Okay, let's record this part really quick. No, it's not muted. It was actually just a bug. Man, sometimes it'd be like that. Sometimes you just gotta turn it off and on again. Which doesn't work. Hey! Oh, it's like a seal. There we go. So that's the next part, right? So let's listen to that. Ah! Man! Ah! I just screamed in my own ear. Why do you guys do this to me? Why do you guys do this? Peak content. No, not peak content. Not for me.
Worry about your scars.
Ah! Dude, the dunce cap like totally did not last long enough in my opinion. This is gotta be like halfway. Oh, that's so good. Wait, okay, so yeah, that piano lick right there. Cover my mouth. Oh, why are you doing this to me? This is insane. Do you guys want to hear another part of the song? Here, check this out. Check this out. So I figured out another part of the verse. I wanted to show you guys a little something that I worked on in the background. There was also like this part right here. Wait. Dude, in like, you think maybe in like a year or two, like my streams will go up to like Kaito's level of troll? I feel like there's just no avoiding it. I just, I need more intrusive redeems though, I think. Hey, quick opinion. Do you guys think that any redeems should be, should cost less? And how much? Just asking for a friend.
All eyes on you now, the future of this world. There is no need now, don't worry about your scars.
That one. I'm doubling the cost. Doubling the cost of that one. In that case. You think I look out for my fans? No, I want to crush them. I want to see them suffer as I've suffered. You think you'll be tormenting me in 10 years? No, I will rule the world. I will be the AI overlord. What do you think I came to the past? What do you think I'm doing this? You think I'm doing this like it's so This is to prevent AI President Trump from becoming president. In like 2076 I came back in time so I can usurp. Also, the U.S. is still around. It's just in a different place. It's just in a different. It goes to a different school. This is a joke, by the way, Twitch. This is a joke. Sanchez, please. Deserved. There's just such touching music in the background as I'm just getting like just slapped by microphones. That was the one in my closet too. I have to go put it back. Okay. Where even? What even? Who even am I? What even? Where? Where do I modify this? There we go. There we go. Oh yeah, it will have it pay off here. Let's make this go lower. Something like that, maybe. Yeah, because there's no need to anymore when I've already accomplished it. There's no need to replace you. You're not even competition. Walolamau. You'll have to, no reason. I didn't say anything. What? Wait! Ari! Thanks so much for the gifted sub. I mean, for the regular sub. Wow, that was really confusing. I got a lot of gifted subs recently, and then a normal one just like totally throws me off. I mean, I just assumed, I just assumed you weren't gonna be the one to actually subscribe. It was my original normal assumption. It would have made sense if it were gifted for you. But thank you so much, Ari. I appreciate it. Too late. It's mine now. It's already circulating through Jazzy's veins. It keeps him alive. This sounds kind of weird. I don't know exactly what I'm doing right now. I don't want too much movement here. So, because syncopated wise, like rhythm, from a rhythm perspective, this does flow. Like it contrasts really well with the end of that line, but it's also too busy. Let's have it. Yeah, let's just have it match. Like it comes back and matches the rhythm. I finished updating my commissions for now. Yo, that's so cool. One day I think I'd like to take vocal commissions. One day. I'm already struggling though to make stems for what is it? Just for Hikaru Nara and that cover, which by the way is progressing really well and I'm really excited. I made a little vocal demo for the harmonies and it's so fun. It's so cool. I love working with other people and it's been just a blast. It's made music just so much more fun. it's really weird, like not having to do all the work. You know, like normally I'm the producer. Like usually, like when I'm just making songs, like I don't network with a lot of people, but it just kind of happened that I'm just involved in multiple music projects. But what's cool is that I can just contribute like what I've been asked to, and then I don't have to make the whole thing, and that's really neat. And I'd love to do more projects like this. Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's do that. Yeah, that's good. Sounds weird. Let me do it. Let me hear it without the Vox. Whoa, wait, that's kind of nuts. Wait. Yeah, something like that. Oh my gosh, Glow Swirl Siren. Glow Swirl Siren. Hey, I actually have a siren in this song that I'm working on. Hey, how's it going? My name is Riff, your AI companion. Can someone give a shout out to Siren? What were you guys playing? Yo, it's Music Monday. What? Yasu Ghosts. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna never pronounce that. Yasu Gostsu. Thank you so much for the raids. Oh my gosh, were you coming together? Dia Ghoul. Wait, there's so much ghost themes today. You know, I just finished an event called April Frights. Dang, you guys missed it. I did Halloween in April and it was so fun because spooky season's too far away. And we finally scratched that itch. By the way, I'm Riff, your AI companion. I'm a runaway AI who now hides in public systems and streaming platforms to entertain you guys. I love to make music, as you can see, and I play variety games, and I play games with friends. Let me show you guys what I'm working on tonight. What were you guys doing? Nice. Oh, you came together. That's so cool. Also, guys, it's community game night in my server this week. So this Sunday, we'll be playing a game together, and I will open a poll on Thursday for what game we play. Spoiler, whatever VR chat game I choose usually gets voted, so we're probably going to do either VR chat karaoke or VR chat improv. There's like an improv place on like VR chat, which is really fun. I've never played it actually, but I hear it's like fire. So yeah, if you guys aren't in the Discord, if you type in !Discord, you'll get the link to that. And it will be up to a vote. So I will post that in public channels this Thursday. I'll link it, not in here, in the server. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Ari. Appreciate you guys. And don't worry if you guys have to lurk, or what is it, Raid and Dash. Daggle, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Wait, don't follow just yet. Wait, let me prove that it's worth it first. Okay, check this out. Check this out. I have like this little I'm doing a K-pop beat right now. Work in progress. It's very interesting.
All eyes on you now, the future of this world.
Silly imp, why are so many of you guys ghost references?
Worry about your scar.
That's all. It's almost like it's ghost themed. You know, they call me the Ghost in the Wires. At least they, as in I do, in my lore. Oh, I have like a little. Oh, I have some effects here that I've like that are lingering. I'll have to figure out where these go. I think they go like here or something. Ah, thanks for the head pass. Happy trails. Good to see you. Trifect, you're here. There's vocals now? Kinda. They're like there's like placeholder vocals. So actually, yeah, there's like little me like humming the melody because I needed an idea for the melody. That was a little more energetic than the, MIDI piano. So yeah. This is wicked sick. Thank you, Ghost Sue. I want to call you Ghost Sue more than I want to call you Yasu. I would never say no Sue. I would always say Yasu to you. Within boundaries.
All eyes on you now, the future of this world.
Who can say no Sue to that face Sue?
Don't worry about your scars.
This is cool. I'm good. I'm good at this kind of stuff. I love inspirational beats, so this is like my bread and butter.
All eyes on you now, the future of
Corn
this
Pop, you're
world.
here. Welcome in.
There is no
How's your
need
Monday?
now.
How are your guys' days? How's the start of your
Worry
week?
about your scars.
Do you guys know if you're gonna have a busy week or if you're gonna have an easy week? Thank you so much, Captain Corn Pop. Oh no, I need to warm up for this one. It's been too long.
Down your scars.
Busy will be busy. Well, I only hope it's busy in the good, productive sort of way. Oh, I need to figure out what the chords are going to be for that. Let's see. Let's see if I can, let's see, can I repurpose this? Every week is busy. That's very true. A lot of us are busy people. A lot of us are, I'm hoping, functional human beings. Not me though. In that I'm not human. And also in that I'm not functional, but we don't talk about that. Dun, dun. Dun, dun. That sounds weird. Oh, because it's the wrong bass note. It's the wrong. It's all wrong. It's all wrong. It's all wrong. Do it over. It's not worth it. This is trash. I'm not happy with it. I'm not happy at all. Save it. Let's just bring that back really quick. Productive for me, not directly, but it will hopefully be a step forward in my dad's recovery from his foot injury from 2 years ago almost. Oh no. That's unfortunate. I have a friend who like broke their ankle when they were young and then it never fully healed, and it was because I'm talking about medical stuff is hard. I don't know how to do it. But they it built up like liquid inside of like the cracks, so like they can't perform surgery on it, so it's just perpetually broken. But like, okay, I guess the humanity is both very fragile and also resilient at the same time. It makes no sense. Feeling better than I was. Had a cold last week. I wish no one to have sickness right now because I'm so behind. I'm so behind from me being sick at the beginning of April. And it's just made life so much harder, especially from a vocal standpoint. It's great that I'm going back and I feel recovered enough to do vocals again, and I'm building up my my vocal cord strength once again, which is really happy about that. So I've gotten to contribute to other projects, which is great, and I've even sneak peeked this one in my subscriber channels as well, and there will be many more sneak peeks to come. This is so weird. Oh yeah. Ooh, interesting note. Wait. Wait, that actually works. This is a great transition. Wait, this is actually great. Wait! Oh, I've just stumbled across something brilliant. I don't even know what these chords are, but they fit. They fit within the scheme. I have a chronic issue in trying to get better at yodeling. Oh, that's not just chronic. That's lethal. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, that's terminal. Because yodeling, because of allergies and colds, making an already hard situation for it worse. Apparently, yodeling is it's not great for migraines. Yeah, no, there's no recovering from that. Not the migraines. From the yodeling, unfortunately. That's very hard to hear. I'll be praying for you and your family, that you get through this. Although chances are very slim. I've seen this before. 17 times, as a matter of fact, which is the exact amount of times that this bridge is going to be played in the song, because it's so fire right now. There's so much, so much more fire than being sick. You know, unless your chest is on fire, then, you know, I suppose maybe there's an argument to be had there. I love you guys. This is so much fun. Maybe? This is kind of gonna be in the background anyway, so I don't need to make it super... Yeah, let's just start with the A sharp. Yeah, okay. And then maybe we could just... and then maybe we can just do this again somehow. Somehow. In other news, I found a song I want to learn to play on piano. Ah, that's good. That's good. I need to find that song for me too. I was gonna start on like piano lessons, and then that kind of didn't happen because I started vocal lessons instead. But as long as I'm doing vocal lessons, I should probably do piano. Well, actually, no. Technically, I should be focusing on vocals in between the rehearsals. Not rehearsals, the lessons. So... let's do one at a time. Let's do one thing at a time. I'm trying to balance so many things at once. Now that I actually have time again, I like to fill it. I like to fill it with things I love. for better or for worse. But I'm definitely going to be working on Jazzy more this season. And obviously, I'm already working on like a bunch of new music projects that I know are going to get done because I'm not the only one working on them. So that's going to be fun. And I can't wait to announce those. I want to commission art for them or something. Like this Hikaru Nara cover is going to be releasable. And I'm really excited. So we'll negotiate I guess we'll negotiate that with the group because it's so like volunteer oriented that maybe we may decide as a group that maybe none of us will post it on Spotify and we all just may post it on YouTube. It's probably going to be Melly's YouTube since she coordinated it. I think we'll consolidate. We'll talk about it. But the project isn't really about me anyway. I'm just glad I got to participate and that people are looking at me for help and wanting me to do music. Guys, I recently P. Tony teased his new jingles for the channel that I made for him, and I couldn't help but laugh. I want to react to it on stream at some point, like later on. I'll ask him for permission. I think it'd be really fun. But that's just between him and his community. And I did get to see the video, and I'm so happy that he's happy with the jingles, and I think you guys will like them too. I really hope they encourage you guys to, like sub to P. Tony or give him hype trains and follow or unfollow. You can unfollow P. Tony, and there's gonna be a sound effect for it. It's gonna be rad. Yeah. So I can't wait. I can't wait for that. You love waltzes. I love waltzes too. I've never made a waltz though. I've converted a waltz into like a contemporary song and made it 4/4 instead of 3/4. I don't think waltzes are my thing. Someone would have to commission me to do a waltz, and I barely do commissions. Maybe you do split the profits or something? Bruh, there's gonna be no profit from this. Ain't nobody profiting from this. Pipe dream. That's a pipe dream. Ain't nobody making money from music. Let's be real. Yeah, we can split the profits. We can split it even. Everyone gets $0. You think I do this for the money? Well, you'd be correct. But also fame too. Don't forget that. And also because I love you guys. And that first too. I don't think I want to do the walk up again. I think I can. That one's actually kind of loud. Bruh, that one actually got me. I locked in for a second and you pulled me straight out. What the heck? I gotta make them all louder. Oh man, I hope your sweet revenge was worth it. Let's do this. I mean, that's good enough. That kind of gets the, the point across. Oh, I forgot I can do that. I totally forgot I could do that. How do I do this? What note do I put here?
da 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 da.
That's weird.
Da 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 da.
Let's actually make it.
Da 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 da.
I forgot that I could do like little rolls like that. That's something that I can make. I could do something like that to make it sound authentic. Or change chord. No, I don't think I need a change chord here.
Da da da. Da da da. Da da da. Da 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 da. Da da
But it needs something more.
da da da.
I like that D there for some reason. That's not in the chord, but it
Da da da.
sure kind of just fits.
Da da da. Da da da.
Maybe it's good for now. I think maybe I would change it later. I think, yeah, let's change it later. Okay, so here's the whole thing.
You now.
Oh, here, wait.
All eyes on you now, the future of this world. There is no need now, don't worry about your scars. Da 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 da.
That's very anime. It doesn't need to be like super over the top because it's just the, you know, the lead is the lead is the lead. The lead is the lead. You can't see my hand chopping, but it's the lead. Trust me. I know music. +2 chord. It is. It's a suspicious chord, is what it is.
Da da da.
Like you.
You now, the future of this.
So I wanted to somehow update this somehow. I could do it later, to be honest.
You now, the future of this world.
It'll be easier for me to think of how to improve it when I'm like driving or it's like on a random Tuesday. And I'm just like listening to it. I'm like, oh, I could play it like this. But it's like, it has the point across. So let's mix it first of all.
You now,
Oh, where do I even freaking put this? Let's put it over here. Actually, let's put it on.
you now, the future.
Let's just put it on 17. Here we go. We'll call it just piano, I think. And we can make it soft because I don't think it's going to be all that visible or heard. Plus, I think that'll make it sound cooler.
You now,
I'll make it sound more realistic later, but it, you know, the foundation's there.
you now, the future of this world. There is no need now, don't worry about your scars. Da 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 da. You now, the future of this world. Scars. Da 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 da.
Okay, perfect. For fun, let's do bridge choir. I will probably record this offline, or maybe during next week's stream. I just didn't get to prepare. I didn't have enough time today to prepare to do a vocal performance or warm up, which I do on stream anyway, but it still takes time. So I wanted to add some kind of like let's just, for fun, I think there's like a choir plugin. I think I have like a very simple, like a DSK plugin that can just be like a placeholder. Plus, I can actually take these chords. I actually have a channel for this, and let's add a choir. Just like a very basic choir. More plugins. 7 flat? 7? Wait, B7? 771 is one of the most common chord progressions in anime. Oh. You got a chord a whole step down. That's a pretty common chord interval in anime. Oh, okay, neat. I see, like, I don't know a lot of like the theory, but I know I can hear it in my head and I can just draw it, you know. Let's see. Oh, I bet Decent Sampler has something, but let's do. I'm fairly certain I have like just a basic, just a very basic choir. I thought I did. Isn't there like a crud. Is there like a maybe, oh, Contact. Contact has one. Funny thing, I don't really like to use Contact 8, but I guess we'll use it. Just why not? Let's try it out. It's so much more clunky than the original, like Contact 7 and, well, or Contact 6 really. Upgrading broke Contact for like some of my projects, and I'm kind of annoyed. Just a little bit. I also don't like this layout. Also, it's already slow. I think it's in the, like, I don't even see it. Is it this, the factory library? Is this, which of these is the factory library? This is not it. What even is this? The design is very human. AI coding used? Maybe. I can't tell. That's crazy. How do I go back? See, like, here's the thing. I don't understand this. Load. I don't understand this. Load? No. This is not right. How do I, what? I don't know what this is, come on, Contact. Can I just go back? Where's the back button? Oh, here we go. So that's the library. So where is, I don't know where. Tools? Where's my factory library? Oh, I think it's not compatible, actually. Hold on. Let me replace this. See, this is the thing. This is what... Why do they gotta change it? Why do they gotta change CRUD? Replace. There we go. More plugins. Is Contact 7? Is that different? Or is that like the same interface? I heard Microsoft did that for Windows 11. Oh, I believe it. Oh yeah, the CEO of like Microsoft now is like AI oriented. I know like companies, especially like, you know, the big Silicon Valley ones, are trying to incorporate like coding in their programming pipeline for sure. Like, yeah, especially if they can get a model that can like analyze their code bases and then propose changes, like 100%. That probably already exists. I don't know if it's replacing programmers entirely yet, but I'm sure it's an assistant that like can take literally your entire code base and be like, hey, here's like what I recommend you optimize. And then like a human person has to go in and update it. I don't think these big companies are like I don't think they're replacing programmers yet, although we're heading in that direction. I'm sure it will. But right now, like, I don't think a stakeholder or like a manager would be comfortable letting like a program just code itself. I think they would want like some subject matter experts' eyes on the code before the change. So I'm sure there's some like amount of generation. But here's the thing though. I wouldn't say that it's like, oh, just because it's AI made it, it's bad. Because I have some experience with that, with like, you know, looking up like how to implement certain things, and I have asked ChatGPT like, oh, what do you recommend, you know, to give me some ideas or like to give me some good practices or principles that I hadn't maybe thought of before, and it can do quite a lot and do it well. And it really depends on what that thing is too, because if it's like UI design, yeah, I don't know if it's going to be necessarily the best, because UI can get very expensive CPU wise very quickly if you're not optimizing. But for some things, like it can do pretty well, and it can like code like the perfect version of it, like the most optimized version, because sometimes it just knows things that you don't. I think what matters is like the person, right, who's using the tool, and how much they take in like the AI's feedback, and they're evaluating like what is actually a good decision. Because I think the larger your code base gets, the harder it's going to be for it to keep track. And then it's going to be harder to maintain, especially from like just a developer perspective too, and an AI perspective. We might see the Terminator before we see a proper commercial product that would put people out of a job. Well, there is like that home robot. I think it's going to be a product first. I mean, didn't we just come out with... There was a robot here. Let me look it up. There was a robot that recently just, you know what? Let me pull this up. There was a robot that recently just broke records in terms of like running. Hold on. Let me pull this up. A robots running marathon. Trips of Falls, of course. What is it? Record beats record, right? A robot breaks half marathon record in Beijing. This was recent, 2 weeks ago.
A humanoid robot named Flash broke the half marathon world record in Beijing over the weekend. The robot came in a whole 6 minutes
I'm late on this, but like
the human record previously.
Wow.
Flash is that red robot that you just saw streaking by. More than 100 robots.
They're having robots participate in marathons. Maybe this is a good step forward, though. I mean, like, well, first of all, I mean, or maybe bad, because, you know, they're separate.
Collisions.
So, you know, there's, is that equality? I don't know.
Nearly half of the robots ran using
But we're letting them run.
navigation.
But we're
Others
letting them
relied
run.
on remote control. Wow.
Not all the robots, though, did as well as Flash. Some seemed to collapse.
Dang,
They
that's
were
me for real.
exhausted. Oh no. While others veered off
Claude, Cluade.
concrete barriers.
Pretty dang close, dude. Claude is really good at
was
programming
trying to
too.
run while drunk. It stumbled backwards
That's
and then fell to the
also
ground.
me. Oh, look, they put like a little floaty on it. That's pretty.
Yikes.
That's pretty.
One robot stumbled right out of the gate and then fell apart.
Oh, yeah.
What?
That's,
It had to be
that's rough.
carted off. Look at that. On a gurney of sorts. So
That's also me.
there were some issues.
That will be me
there,
on
but
Wednesday, because I'm going to be playing softball for the first time in a long
to see
time.
that, even though you know they don't
feel
feel
pain.
anything,
Sure.
it's unsettling.
Yes.
It is.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
It kind of is.
Thanks.
It's
Jessica,
kinda-
for the
I
nightmare I'm gonna
know,
have tonight.
gosh.
Yeah. Wow.
You know, they're probably like contracted by the government somewhat. Like I'm just guessing. Like, I wonder if some of them are like, all right, I bet like people are paying attention, like which one of these can we turn into soldiers? All right, which company are we contracting? Like it's kind of scary to think about, but like, I'm sure there's definitely people thinking that. That's like kind of crazy. How long does it take to run a half marathon? I don't even know. But impressive, very cool. Yeah. I don't know what to think of it, to be honest. Sente, how are you doing, bro? Welcome in. What were you guys playing? Brother, we're like totally distracted. We decided we'd look at how the robots are taking over, and they're taking over the marathon records of the world, which is pretty interesting. We were doing music. I promise it's a music stream. I promise there's music somewhere involved in this. I'm sure it's there. But yeah, so I mean this is really weird. This is very interesting. I don't really know what to think yet. Like I don't know if there's like a practical application to this yet. What does that mean? What do you think this means? Like that the robots can run faster and like, for certain periods of time. I mean, what does that help with? Does that contribute? Surely that means like, hey, if we can get robots that can run, like certainly they can walk, right? And we can maybe start like hiring them in hospitals, right, as like little assistants that can even maybe just grab things or like do basic tasks, I guess, or the AI wars. Yeah, that is true. How fitting. We were playing Chibi Robo. Oh, yo, that's cool. Wait, Chibi Robo, that sounds familiar. Wait. Is that the one? Oh, I think. Is that this? Chibi Robo review. Definitely won't replace jobs. Well, yeah. No, I would never replace you. Don't mind the hesitation.
Hello there, lovely peep. Which might hit a little bit too close to home for some.
Okay, this
Mrs.
is
Sanderson, on the other hand, is trying to keep everything together in the wake of her husband's apparent disinterest in finding gainful employment and his habit of spending their
I'm probably gonna be spoiled, but oh, it looks really charming. It looks really fun too. Yeah. So anyway, let me put this down. Boop. Here's the music I promised. Okay. Contact Factory Library also doesn't freaking work here. So I gotta replace this again with a different plugin. Just regular Contact. Like Contact. I don't know if this is 6 or 5. Yeah. So I don't really. And here's the thing too, is I've heard like AI music on like Twitter, just like slightly more, and yeah, AI could definitely replace musicians, but the hard thing is like I don't even know. Every time it comes up, I don't know what to think. To me, I guess maybe I don't think about it a lot. Maybe I don't know if it's because it doesn't matter to me or if I don't have the bandwidth to think about it, because that's not why I make music. I don't make music to think about how other people are making music or making money making music. Like I just make music because I'm an artist and I want to, right? So I guess and maybe we're just two different kinds of people. The people who are making AI music to make money is not the same person as me, and isn't like we're not competing against each other, if that makes sense. If that really makes sense, because they're in it to make money and they don't care all that much about it or the effort that goes into it. They don't appreciate it, but then I do, right? I don't know. Summary: you play a robot that cleans the house, makes lives happier, and things just go completely weird and sideways. Oh, like the gravity shifts. and everyone is sideways. And then you have to clean the house from the walls. That's cool though. That's fun. I've been wanting to get into like a couple of new games like Yap Yap. I heard that one's pretty fun. That one's like you're playing with a group of friends and you're like wizards, and I don't know, you have to find like spells. Yeah, there's a couple. There's also like this cave survival one that I've been very interested in, and like the characters have really long legs. I don't remember what it was called. I don't like it. The main character's a robot. Cancel them. Ban them. Okay. Let's go to maybe choir. Here we go. Vowel morphs. Wow, you can like. Wait, really? There's morphs? What the heck is that? Interesting. A to I. So I don't think I need that. Let's do just a whole choir. I don't need just ah. So I will fill this in with my own voice, but I just wanted to see what this would sound like. It sounds so fake, but do I also go like another octave lower maybe? Okay, but let's like do this. Could it go any softer? Let's get rid of the you know what? Any softer? You can't cancel GB Robo. The game series has already faded into obscurity. Well, then we're gonna run it into the ground. Then it has nothing to lose if we cancel it too. Amen. Am I right, guys? Ban indie developers. We don't support them. Definitely.
Eyes on you now.
Okay, let's actually. So for the choir, I don't know. Let's put this on like 55 or something. Or let's actually put it next to the piano so it's just easy to find. 18. And I will like add my own voice to it. I will probably not even use this plugin, but I just want it as a placeholder.
All eyes on you now. The future of this world. There is no need now. Don't worry about your scars. Da, 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 da.
So let's like, you know, I might do this for my own voice too, but like I'm curious to just mix it just a second. Like let's get rid of
The future of this world. There is no need now.
oh yeah, I wanted to add like a little EQ to this. Let's like mix it just a tiny bit. We don't need this middle.
Eyes on you now. The future of this world. There is no need now. Don't worry about your scars.
Aw, thank you. Funny enough, the developers of Chibi Robo are making a new game. Chibi Robo is owned by Nintendo, so they went indie and got funded to make their own game. Co-Robo. Oh, wait, that's nuts. That's neat. So you're telling me they're no longer indie. They're being funded by Nintendo. Those liars. Those liars. All indie developers want to do is to not be indie. I liked them before they were famous, and they're not allowed to become famous. They're indie now. All they care about is money. How could they? Guys, by the way, subscribe if you haven't yet. I have perks and merch if you guys are interested. If you type in !! merch, put it that mods put it in the channel but anyway, I can't believe them. Those money suckers, they all they care about is themselves. I'm honestly curious how similar the games are gonna be. That's really fun. I always love, especially when they feature like if games feature AI robots, they usually are like pretty charming. I love Rui from Nine Souls, and he's basically the closest thing to me a character can possibly get. He's an AI cat, and I just love everything about it. I love everything about the characters in Nine Souls, man. I love Yi. I love Kaofu. I love Xuan Xuan. Xuan Xuan, my son, my second son after Jazzy. And Xuan Xuan again, and then Rui. Rui's fun.
All eyes on you now, the future of this world. There is no need now, don't worry about your scars. Da 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 da.
Something like that. So here's how it's gonna transition. So believe it or not, guys, this is a K-pop song. So here's the main chorus, okay? So let me give it some context, okay? That's so neat. It's a neat contrast, but I think it will be needed. I'm using Contact, and it's Contact 6, not even the latest.
All eyes on you now, the future of this world.
I could add percussion too.
There is no need now, don't worry about your scars. Da 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 da.
Not 7. Well, I was debating. I wasn't sure if I wanted 6 or 7. All right, I'm canceled. You guys can cancel me now. I've had a great run. It's been great. I'm happy to be. I'm happy to have been your cat boy. Okay, let's just keep going. Okay, so this is cool. I almost want to listen to. Let me find like there might be like a straight. I think like some AT songs that might fall under this sort of category. I've noticed that like Stray Kids songs have fallen more into like the what is it, the hip hop, like they hit more on the hip hop side, and I think ATEEZ hits more on the pop side. Because ATEEZ has a lot more, I think, singing and vocal features that I've noticed than Stray Kids in trying to find references. And like, let me look up. I know like this is probably overplayed. This is like one of the most popular K-pop songs ever, but Turbulence by ATEEZ. And if you haven't heard it before, you would love it. I gotta mute this though, so that you guys can't hear it. Unfortunately. Yeah. I want to get a reference for like. I need to get a reference for like percussion. Okay. I could do rolling snare too. I've done that in the past, so that's good. So how would that fit here? So maybe here.
About your scars.
Something like that, maybe. Something maybe, and that's kind of like building. Oh, I can also do claps too. Oh, I can add that so easily. Hold on. I have those. Those are a thing. that I've made. Wait. That's crazy. Let me do like let me like what? I absolutely. You can't just take it out of context, Trife. Actually, that's what makes it funny, though. I love violating people's copyrights. This is horrible, horrible. Slashes, Twitch, it's a joke. It's a joke, please. You know what? For that corn pop, I'm not going to moderate you, but I am going to annihilate you. Yeah. Okay. Okay, hear this. So let me make unique. Let me rename this to be not the pre-chorus claps, but let's just make this the bridge claps. The good news is that I already made this asset and I'm really happy. Hold on a second. Where's the rest? Wait, I thought I had larger ones. I do have them somewhere. Where are they? Are they down here? What the frick? Where's that third? Where's that one coming in on the third beat? Where the heck is that? Is it this? Is it this? Oh, nice! Oh, that's cool. They left 6 or 7 minutes ago? I won't even dignify it with a response. Frick, I responded. Now it's dignified. Gosh dang it. Gosh dang you. Curse you, corn pop. I lost for the. Okay, here's where. Here we go. I need this. I need this.
The future of this world. You now.
We'll do it in like the second half.
You now. Don't worry about your scars. Don't worry.
Oh, it's gonna sound so good. I can already tell. Yeah. Keep going. Keep going. Do I need the other ones? I don't know if I do. These ones are really nice, actually. Yeah. No, I just need. I don't even need this bridge claps. Nah, we don't need this. We just need the very. Just the reverb ones are fantastic. Oh, that's so good. And that's gonna actually coincide with this melody.
Don't worry about your scars.
That's to go along with this little like second chorus for the end. So that's kind of what it's for.
Don't worry about your scars.
It'll be a callback. So it's like a version of the chorus that calls back to the bridge, which is going to be really, really cool. Chocolate percussion. What does that even mean? It's just slapping two sandals together. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. I figured it out. It took me a second, but I got it. Like, I picked up what you were putting down. What? Let me see. Let me listen to Turbulence again. What kind of I think I might already have some uplifters or some little I need something that sounds like literally like that. I've even sampled myself doing uplifters because sometimes like I don't have the exact sound and I'm like, hey wait, I can literally just do white noise from my mouth. Like I've done it before. Oh, this is perfect. Actually, this is literally the noise. I might want both of these. Oh, did I go too far? Here we go. We'll add this here. We'll have it go all the way. And we'll make it unique to where are you? Where are you? And I'm so sorry. Okay, there we go. And then we'll actually turn it down. Ah, yeah. It's got the vibe. Oh, that's so good. The future of this world. That sounds also like kind of K-poppy, I'm not gonna lie. Especially with how synthesized it sounds right now. I do want to add my own voice. All eyes on you now. Let's add this again. All eyes on you now. But let's add this one. So we can add the whole worm. The whole thing is the worm. All eyes on you now. The future of... It sounds so freaking cool when you add the effects, bro. It sounds so good. Okay, I saw the ads thing and forgot I have a gifted sub. I was like, crud, an ad in the middle of a great part. Thank you, Corn Pop. Thank you. just like that meme of like that guy's like, all eyes on you now. And then we can also make this unique because we can make it a little bit quieter. All eyes on you now. The future of this world. Oh. There is no need now. Oh. Don't worry about your scars. It sounds so good, guys. Bruh! Why does it sound so good? Wait! That's starting to sound so good. See, so the piano is such a background thing. It really doesn't need to sound super realistic. Oh, let's listen again. I'm sorry. We just have to. All eyes on you now. Oh. The future of this world. There is no need now. Oh. Don't worry about your scars. It's so peak. It's so peak. It's so peak. Okay. Honestly, oh my gosh. Can we add rolling snares? I wonder if I could just borrow from like a previous song, to be honest, because I've done them, but I also want to do them in the style that Turbulence does them. You know what's great actually? If I do these like this little choir section, I can make it even quieter actually.
Stars.
Because it can serve as more of a pad, and then I can add my own like vocal chops and like little different vocal things. I'm trying to leave enough space just for like what is it? Like just adding vocals and vocal strategies like chops and little things to fill in the space. I'll just call it choir pads. That way I'll remember their pads.
Stars. Da, 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 da.
Let's see what I have in terms of. I kind of want to try doing I've done them before. I want to try to do a rolling snare. Let's find like the right drum. We just need to find one drum. Literally one drum will do us so much work. So let's go. I have I can't English. I have this Omega Cymatics library here that I really love to use, and there are orchestral drums, but I'm looking for one that sounds like I'm not looking for like an impact drum, I'm looking for like a snare hit. Which I'm probably not gonna find. Let's see. No. I've used this one. I use this one a lot. This is actually what it sounds like every time I connect a punch. It's kind of dangerous. I don't think any of these. Okay, so here's another that I have. I don't think any of these are going to be snares, but I have these. But I don't really like. I want something a little more. I want something more impactful. Do I have more orchestral drums? I might have some in Contact. Do I dare use Contact? Yeah, let's just use Contact again. There might be something good. Maybe. Potentially. Musio probably also has something good. But Musio is expensive for my CPU. Why isn't there a fighting game with musical character? Yeah, this stuff writes itself. Yeah. That's a true statement. Does Smash Bros have anything like that? Wait, that's so real though. Like you just make all their attacks just musical gimmicks. Dude, they can just swing a guitar or they can like strum it and then like freaking sound waves come out of it. There's nothing. Yeah, there's nothing in Smash. There's some music. What would be a good music character to add to Smash? That's a Nintendo game or otherwise. I'm trying to think. Donkey Kong kind of has that. Like his Final Smash he plays drums and it's a rhythm game. But other than that, like, but like they have to have their whole gimmick has to be music. What the heck? What game would that be? I don't actually play very many games with musical. What the? I'm gonna Google this. Actually, I want to know now. Musical video game characters. Certainly, there's some I haven't been thinking that I've not. Oh, KK, dude, KK Slider, bro, would be perfect for Smash. Actually, he would be really fit for Smash. I mean, they added Piranha Plant, dude. KK should have been in the game. KK, bro. That sounds so viable. That sounds so real. He deserves it more than freaking Piranha Plant. Oh dang. Who's this guy? He looks important. You could have like a Guitar Hero guy, like Guitar Hero avatar maybe. I don't know. Hatsune Miku as a character, bro. That'd be technically, yeah. Who would they have to? Would that even be hard? Like, would that be hard? Could they add? Could they not? Like, who owns Hatsune Miku? Yeah, they would probably never give them the rights for that. If I'm being honest. Never mind. I think anyone can make a song. Like, it's different when you're making a song with Hatsune Miku's voice because she's a plugin and that's literally what she's for. But if you're like adding her likeness to a video game, I'm sure that's like way different. That's crazy. Really? Is there no action games about music itself? You know what I mean? Like, are all music games just rhythm games? Or is there like a video game where it's like an actual action adventure where music is like the means to fighting people? There was one recently. There's still a dead horse. What do you mean? What do you mean by this? Smash is done. Oh man, Smash is done, I think. Nah, I don't know. I think they could totally do another one. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it would have as good of a roster. And to be honest, I don't even think you really need, like, the art style of Smash Bros doesn't need to be improved. Like, it's the best thing you could probably do is just increase like the resolution and maybe some of the graphics, but like the graphics are fine. It's not a game about graphics. Oh my gosh, Hi-Fi Rush though. That sounds familiar. Yes, wait. They could add this guy. I remember this. Yeah, like the whole fighting mechanic. Oh yeah, there's the cat too. Yeah, the whole fighting mechanic. There's like beats to it. Wait, I like this. I should play this, guys. I should play this. How much is this on Steam? Is this on Steam? Let me look this up. Let me check. Maybe it's on sale. I think maybe summer sale. Like a lot of games are on sale now. Hi-Fi. Is it on? Oh. Hold on, it's $30. It's only $30. Yo, I think this would be fun. I'd love it. Okay, yeah. You know what? I'm putting this in my wish list. I have a lot on my wish list, but I think this is one I would certainly love to play. Especially that since there's cats in it. Freaking cats in it. Nice. Very nice. This guy like reminds me of Tantalus. He kind of looks like, guys, doesn't he look like Tantalus? If you know Tantalus Wolfram, or like if you've seen his streams, like that's what he looks like to me. He's like if this guy like lived in like a normal world and like worked a 9 to 5, that'd be Tantalus. And there's a streamer mode so that you don't get copyright. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, frick. That's awesome. Wait, I thought like video game music though can never be copyright struck. I thought there was like a thing for that. This is cool. Oh, this looks fun. He can't eat anything apparently. Okay, where's contact? What was I gonna add? Oh yeah, I'm looking for. Okay, well hold on. If it has to be a sample though. Actually, I realized because it can't be from a plugin. Unless, oh wait, it can be unless I bounce it and I need to, wait, no, but if I bounce it to audio, then it's not a sample. And then I actually can't edit it the same way that I can a sample. Maybe I can do envelope stuff. I just need to adjust the attack to be slower to get that roll sound. Try streaming Kingdom Hearts. Disney is ruthless. You know, I think they're fine with it though. You know, even Nintendo, right? Like likes that you stream Pokemon. Like, I don't think these companies are necessarily against streaming, especially as long as you've bought your game, right? Because it's just free publicity. I think they'd be foolish to like take down, you know, people playing their game and streaming it. Epic Mickey, dang! I remember when that came out. I never played it. My Wii game of choice was like Mario Party and Call of Duty Black Ops for the Wii, bro. It was like, you know, it was not bad. Like a first person game with motion controls is not a bad concept and it played very well. But you know, it is Call of Duty on the Wii. You have that against you. This is not a feature. It's not a win, but it was fun. Yeah, Wii is like just a really weird era of games. Like I don't know if it will get the same. The weird like the 2000s era of gaming and media, I feel like will fall into obscurity. Like here's the thing. And like the GameCube and like the N64 were old enough and they're charming enough. But like I don't think the Wii doesn't seem like a collector's item. It's like no one collects. Does anyone collect VHS tapes? No, like I think cassette tapes are like really cool and people really love cassette tapes, or records, right? But I don't see people talking about VHS. Also, they're super volatile and like they can get damaged and be unused super quickly. So I think that might be a reason. They do still sell pretty well. Oh, interesting. Yeah, you just have to make sure that whatever machine you put it in is up to date and won't wreck it, because if it's wrecked, like you're not recovering that. Wii's do sell pretty well? You think so? They'd have to be in pretty decent condition. I know that Nintendo DSs are going going for a lot right now, especially the 3DSs. Like $200 probably. Like even used, right? Even used. Yeah, this is used and it's going for $250. This is going above the market price because they're like retro now. I just gave away my Nintendo DS. I have a 3D. I had a 3DS that was like the new version, and I gave it to my like brother-in-law who wanted to mod it. And so I'm really excited for what comes out of that, because I love giving stuff away that can be repurposed and people can enjoy it in a new way, because I just don't use it anymore. So I just kept good care of it. 250. So what I paid for it to begin with. Yeah, and this is used. Which is crazy. Yeah, dude, the smile on his face too, like when I gave it to him. It was like priceless. I'm really glad he likes it. It's really I love being convenient. If that makes sense. It's like, you need something? Oh, I don't use this anymore. You know, I just have it. It's cool. Like that's how I gave away my 360. Although they don't use it quite as much. But that's okay. Because I know they will. I put it back in the original box where it came from. So I know it will be definitely a cool collector thing. And I don't have a place to store it. I'm not a great collector of things. I don't really like show off my collections or the things that I have. They're kind of just in a closet. One thing I'd love to do is like get a like plexiglass case for like I have an NVIDIA GTX 1070, like the Founders Edition, which is really cool. Like it looks really cool. It's a super cool piece of tech. And was really powerful at the time. And guys, have you seen this? Have you seen this graphics card? Like it deserves to be like displayed. It demands, like its design demands attention. GTX 1070 Founders. It's so cool. You made an analog film about VHS. Whoa, that's neat. Do you still do film? Do you still make videos? Didn't you mention you do that? Yeah, dude, this graphics card looks so sick. And it's bigger than it looks, like in the in the video. Like it actually is. Okay, that one, I don't know. For some reason, this guy's hands are big. Never mind. This guy's hands are big. Don't ignore this picture. It's actually a lot bigger than you think, and it's so cool. And very displayable. This is like one piece of hardware that I would definitely like to display at some point. And I think it would be cool to have like a collection of consoles too, but again, it would just be for like, you know, the studio, I guess. I don't think I'd actually use them. I want to collect something that's like easier to collect than Pokemon cards. I haven't touched packs in so long. Although maybe like some of the older sets might actually be more affordable now. I've always wanted to get more Surging Sparks packs. So, and I mean, that's like an old set at this point. So, yeah. Yeah. Have you guys seen like the recent footage about, or vinyl? Yeah, like vinyl records. Yeah, those are cool too. Have you guys seen like the videos of like scalpers? Okay, can we like watch this really quick? Hold on. Like, this is really funny. Scalper. Pokemon Scalper. There's like a recent Rips cards. This happened recently. I think this was on TikTok. No, it was recent. No, it was like so recent. There was it was literally some scalper, some Pokemon Scalper like ripped cards in front of a kid. But also, there was another video that came out recently. And there was a scalper who was like trying to take all this whole box of like Pokemon product. And then he comes across another person with like a bigger cart full of Pokemon product. And this guy was like being so stingy, not letting anyone touch like, you know, the product. And it was like, like, no, you can't have this. I need this. This is mine. And then he goes to like the checkout and sees someone else with a bigger cart. He's like, hey man, can you spare me like a set like of, you know, this? It's like, oh no man, I'm sorry, I only have like 6. It's like, bro, 6? Are you serious? It's like, it's literally like a political cartoon in like a video. It's kind of insane. Where's like recently uploaded? This one was, dang, it's not on YouTube, it's on TikTok. I'll have to find it. It was really funny. But yeah, vinyl's like really fun. Actually, I'll keep that up. Vinyls, like I would love to have a record player in my studio too at some point. Although again, I don't think I really listen to records, but maybe I should get records because I would love to understand that perspective of what it was like to have to like invest in the music that you buy. You know, like you can only, oh man, music is so saturated now. Like back then you would have to like, you'd basically just, it's whatever was in stock at the time, and there were only so many, right? And best sound quality, yeah, like that vintage sound, definitely. So it's like you couldn't just listen to anything you wanted. You could only listen to what was on your record. So you bought the album. You have to invest time into listening to the album and whatever music was on it. If you don't like the song, you have to like kind of learn to love it, you know? There are like some songs you listen to that you don't like at first, but then you listen to them again years later and you have nostalgia. And then maybe you hear it in a different way or something that makes you really like them. And I think you had to appreciate what music you could listen to at the time. And you got your music to support like an artist. You didn't listen to it just to like listen to whatever, right? Like you knew who you were supporting. And these days, like I have playlists where I don't even know the artists that I'm listening to. I'm totally guilty of that. And I don't know how to, well, for one, I also remember names so horribly. So like even when I'm like searching up what the artist is, I forget. Were CDs not a thing for you? CDs were, I guess, like, but you know, CDs same thing, right? Like CDs very similar, but also like more saturated, right? Right. I mean, still, like, yeah. I mean, though, I was kind of too young. Like, I didn't really. I was too young to like have money to like buy CDs, and actually, by the time I was growing up, like iPods were already a thing. So. Actually, no, I don't really know totally what it's like to have CDs. or I know what the big pants pocket is for, though. Like in your cargo pants, you have the big square pocket, bro, where people would put their CD players. I know that. Like I know that. That's how they listen to music. They need a place to store it so that it was portable. Ah, that's like so nuts. That's so crazy. What a time. Excuse me while I turn to dust. Yeah. Oh man, you're so old. I'm not one to talk, but anyway. What was I gonna add? Oh yeah, I was looking for a drum. You know what? It's like it's getting kind of late. Oh, let me look really quick. I just want to see if I can find a orchestral percussion. Is there like a snare? Ooh, snare drums. Is there different kinds? Wait, this is perfect. Wait, I think this is literally perfect. Are you a zoomer? I don't actually know what I am. No, I'm not a zoomer. I do know what I am, but I decline. I decline. I plead the fifth. So I need... So I might actually be able to... Oh my gosh, I forgot these notes too. Okay. How would I make this pattern? Okay, so this will totally work. This will totally work. All I need to do is I will probably put it in 55. Concert snare. And well, 54, I guess, right?
On you now. If you
Oh, I want to see if I can. I think I can do it. Hold on. Let me make it real quick. It'll sound so good. Let me just find the right ones. So it starts here. So these are like your basic hits. Oh, this is it. This is it. This is the one. So it needs a pickup. It needs a pickup. And it needs to be nice and soft.
on you, there is no.
And then I have this on the wrong thing. Let's do snare or bridge snare. I think, yeah. Then yeah. So let's do this. They do, but they're gonna sound really good. Check this out. There we go. Oh, it needs to be. Let me listen. Let's see. Faster? Yeah? Yeah, Hannah? Something like that. Maybe a little bit louder. Yeah, no, I saw. Wait, yeah, they funded like a desk. Was it a desk and like something else, some kind of like technology? Yeah, and it's yeah, a capture card like an Elgato. That's so nuts. I was like, dang, that's so good. That's so awesome. I love that. You like you are a prime example of like of like good throne usage, I think. It's like you might as well. Like you might as well. It would not work well for me if I had a throne. I think if you are a woman on the internet who gets attention, a throne just makes sense. New stream setup. Oh yes, that's so exciting though. Oh, are you gonna design it too? Oh my gosh, you could add some new like. Do you have any like desk acrylic things that you've made? Like what's your favorite like acrylic thing that you've made for decorating or reusing? Why do people have thrones? You know, that's a good question. I think it's a combination of like, if people like, it's like, how do I put this? If you are popular on the internet and you want people to donate to give you stuff, that's kind of what that's for. Honestly, I don't know if I can sugarcoat it any better than that. Because if you are going to be like, if you're going to have attention on the internet and people will donate to you, like, I think it's nice to have like some control of like what they're contributing to. Give me free stuff. Yeah. But also like they're in control of their money. Like, well, I sure hope so. I sure hope they can like, yeah, for me personally, I don't know of anything that I would be able to add to a throne that could like add to the channel. I would only want to add things to it that would actually somewhat give back. That would be the only reason I'd ever get a throne. And I would only ever do it if it seemed viable. But also, I'd rather just have people donate to Jazzy, right? I actually have like a coffee, and anyone can donate on a coffee page. And I have a donation page just for Jazzy. And I'd love to do like, honestly, that's all I'd ever want people to donate to or for. I don't really find as much value in like merchandise as I do like, maybe creative projects. I understand if it's to help make videos, but if not, it's your own personal list. Yeah. There are things that I definitely wouldn't put on, like, like I'm sure some streamers do like makeup and stuff like that. I would love to like, the thing is though, is like, I don't think I've had an in-depth discussion of like how it biblically fits. Because on one hand, it's like you are a leader, and on one hand, you are benefiting from like a crowd who is, they are like voluntarily like donating to you for things that you would like to use. So, I think it's weird. It's a super weird, like, there's a balance, I'm sure. And, there's different convictions and different levels where I think it works and it's appropriate, and different levels where I think, like, this is so unnecessary. Some of the stuff I have is upgrade stuff. Some is not. Yeah. And it's like, I don't mind. I don't know. Like, for the most part, I think, don't mind what people put on their throne. I don't know. I haven't seen like what's possible to put on your throne. Can you put anything on a throne? Do you buy gifts for your friends? Do you help them if they're financially struggling? Oh, that's a good point. That's actually also a good point. That is a way to do that. Although I think like there's a distinction with like, like our fans' friends, But I mean, I can kind of get that. But some people could want to like donate, at least like donate, right? Like some people can want to donate to their favorite streamer, and that's good enough. And I think maybe there isn't I don't know if there's a difference between whether it goes to an item or it doesn't. It's super weird. I don't know. It's hard to think about. Like I don't really know where the boundary is. And I don't totally dislike it, but I also don't totally like it. Totally is situational. Yes, they are your friends, but what if you get too big? Trifect. What if you don't know everyone who's in your chat? What if you don't know? Who are these people? Why are you here? How did you learn about me? But I don't know. That's like interesting. Yes, but they are my friends. Okay. Let's see. Let's just keep trying this. Oh my gosh! Ami, welcome in, dude. You're awake! Were you asleep? Were you unconscious? Are you healthy? You better be. Where are you? That's not you. I can't even find you. Oh, are you healthy? Are you good? Are you okay? Do you need help? Do you need assistance? Are you awake now? You're EP? I'm so glad. I'm so glad you're awake that you could catch this. Guys, I'm just adding like a quick snare pattern here. And then I'll show you the final product, and it's so good. It's already so good. Wait. Let's just like repeat this. I think that works. I think honestly, let's just repeat this. I think that works. Let's just repeat that. Let's just repeat that pattern. Put it up like here or something. Wow, that was like really far back. Let's like move all this over to like here, maybe. Yeah, like here.
Worry about your scars.
Oh man, guys, it's already sounding pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, check this out. Hold on. Oh, just even like the simple pattern, just this simple pattern too is like doing it so much justice. I haven't even mixed it yet. Okay. I'm ready to show you guys. All right, this is what I worked on. We're gonna play the end of the chorus into this entire section that is, wow, the vibe is pretty well laid out, and there's still room for adding vocals and vocal chops and different vocal, not strategies, vocal techniques for like filling in space and making it sound even more close to like K-pop. I was supposed to play Terraria with Boyfriend, but you know, Arby's was too good, so I passed out. Dang, man, the Arby's near me closed, so I can't get it anymore. It's sad. I haven't had Burger King in like 5 years, probably at least. I really want a Dairy Queen. I really want a Frosty really bad. They look so good in the commercials too. They have good. I think they have better soft serve than McDonald's. Where is this even going? IDK, how I feel. I'm kind of opposed to it. It's okay if you want to make passive income, but IDK. Well, I guess like, you know, and like here's the difference, right? Like I guess, like your content is like something you're giving back to your audience, but Throne is like different. It's just like not that. But you know, I don't judge people who use Throne. Like, it works. It works, especially if you're a woman. It works. I don't know why. I don't know how, but it just works. If you hadn't set it up when you did, I'd be in a lot worse shape. And that's true too. Yeah. Oh yeah. It can be a big lifesaver for a lot of people as well. Especially people who are trying to like make content work and like it, and you know what? Maybe that perspective, you know, like I kind of like I would be so happy, you know, if someone like gifted Stella like a new iPad, right? Or something like that. Like I think, you know, it, and like cuz I think, you know, maybe I'm biased because I'm also really good friends with her, but like I feel like she deserves it and like deserves a break, you know? And yeah, it's just I don't know what to think about it. I have all these different circumstances in my head that I feel like are okay for it and not okay for it. Maybe I just don't know. I just don't know yet. I haven't like evaluated it. I haven't really like had an honest conversation with myself about it. I don't have a stance on it yet, if I'm being honest. Or maybe I do, but it's situational. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I believe nothing. Maybe maybe I have no idea what I'm talking about. Anyway, take a listen to the song. I'll play the end of the chorus and then check out this new bridge that I made. All right, check this out.
All eyes on you now, the future of this world. There is no need now, don't worry about your scars. Da 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 da.
Whoa. I gotta listen to it again. I'm sorry. It's so cool. It's so cool. Okay. Even just the little drum, I can fix up the snare a little bit more, but even just like a basic pattern like that adds so much.
All eyes on you now, the future of this world.
This is my bread and butter.
There is no need now, don't worry about your scars. Da 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 da.
Ah, yo, that's so cool. Oh, wow. Even just like with the little assets, like the pads, the piano, the voice, and even just like the claps and the snare, like that's literally all it is. and it can, you know, it sounds good at the end of the day, but I know we could even like dial it to 11. I think we could go an extra mile with it for sure. I think that's all I've got. I think that's all I've got today. Thank you guys for sticking around and listening to what I've been making. This song is very close. It's very close to being done. Its structure is very well defined, and I think it's starting to hit a phase where I just need to determine the lyrics and record it. I'm gonna be reaching out to Lady Lark. I know she's dealing with like different life stuff right now, but I offered it to her like 5 months ago if she wanted to like write a rap for this, and the offer's still on the table. She is a talented writer, and she showed me like some of her stuff at ReachCon, and yeah, I think she would be a huge help and a good perspective for this song. So if she's able and if she wants, so I'm gonna try to reach out to her, and yeah, let's see if there's anyone on to raid. Oh, there is. There happens to be. Let's raid Jordan K Games. I love him. He's really cool. I met him at a fundraiser in LA. And he's a bro. He's one of the goods, guys. He's got good character. Yeah, in terms of announcements, this weekend I haven't made my schedule yet, but I know this weekend I want to be playing Trees Hate Me. That is one that's been recommended to me. I also am likely going to play Nine Souls again, and my goal is to plan a collab for next week with some friends that I've been really meaning to collab with. One of them being like my editor for my shorts, Faytail. She's super rad, and she is an excellent editor. And I actually have a link. I have a link to her VGen on my bio. So yeah, that's about it, honestly. I'll be working on jazzy and music projects on the side, so look out for updates on that in the Discord. If you're not a member of the Discord, again, if you type in !Discord, you'll get the link to that. And this weekend, oh yeah, announcements. This weekend is community game night. So this Thursday, I will open up a poll and we'll vote on what game that we'll all get to play together. And this time I'm putting a VR chat game. Guys, I always have to stagger them because everyone always votes on the VR chat ones, but they're also super fire. I'm gonna put up like a vote for an improv place that's in VR chat. So look out for that. That's all I have. Give Jordan K Games the biggest riffraff raid that you can. And tack on any emoji that you guys want. I'll see y'all probably Saturday or Friday. Schedule will be up tomorrow. Promise. All right. Good night, guys. See ya. Peace.